Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate that. I want to congratulate all the nominees and to thank you for your service. Going through this confirmation process is not easy. It's not fun. So thank you. I'm going to ask a number of questions to all three of you. I'd like to keep your answers, if you could, short and precise. Behind me is the mission statement of FERC, which is both on the website and was republished as recently as February of 2024. It states that FERC's mission is to, and I'm quoting, assist consumers in obtaining reliable, safe, secure, and economically efficient energy. FERC is not a climate regulator. FERC is not President Biden's Climate Commission. FERC is an independent body that focuses on safety and economics, period. My question, and yes or no, do you agree that FERC is an economic and safety regulator and not a climate regulator? We'll start with Ms. Chang.
Yes.
Mr. Rosner?
Yes, sir.
Ms. C?
Yes.
Former Chairman Glick pushed forward controversial proposals that refocused pipeline approvals away from consumers and toward climate regulators and climate regulations, far outside of FERC's statutory jurisdiction. Current Chairman Phillips, after hearing from bipartisan members on this committee, has rightfully kept those proposals sidelined. So another yes or no, do you agree that Chairman Glick's proposals were outside of FERC's jurisdiction? And do you support the Commission's decision to pull those back? Ms. Chang?
I understand the tension. I have not reviewed everything in that policy statement, in those policy statements. And if I were fortunate enough to be confirmed, I will dedicate my time to better understand the issues at hand.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes, that I will commit to understanding the issues, and I definitely support the current Commission's decision, but again,
But you might bring back the prior Commission direction.
No, I'm sorry, the current chair's
Current chairs, okay. Yeah.
approach.
Mr. Rosner?
Thank you for the question, Senator. And I do agree with Chairman Phillips' approach. And if honored to be confirmed, my focus at the Commission would be ensuring that we have predictable, transparent, durable, and fair policies that are grounded in the statute and court precedent.
And the reason this question is important, because it literally was a shift in direction from where Chairman Phillips was and where Chairman Glick was. I mean, a clear change in philosophy and direction. So, Ms. C?
Yes, Senator, I recognize that dramatic shift in direction. I think it is important to follow all of the laws that apply to the Commission. There are some environmental duties that Congress has given in NEPA, but I think you are absolutely correct when it comes to the primary purpose in the Federal Power Act and the National Gas Act. I think it is very important that FERC takes its role seriously as an economic regulator and follows all aspects of the law that apply to it.
I'm going to move to LNG. President Biden recently weaponized the Department of Energy to pause approvals for LNG exports, which actually overall reduce carbon, putting our allies and our own economic and energy security at risk. FERC also plays an important role in LNG export terminal approvals, but unlike DOE, you are an independent agency. Here's my question. Will you commit to review all LNG export terminal approvals solely through FERC's statutorily defined economic considerations and not through President Biden's climate agenda? And to be fair to Ms. Chang, I'll start from this direction and go this way. So you have to be the leadoff hitter. Ms. C.
Yes, Senator, I think it's very important that FERC has an independent role here. I would be looking to FERC's separate statutory authorities, which are distinct from the Department of Energy's authorities, and I would to commit to the timely review of any applications that come before FERC if I were honored to be confirmed.
Mr. Rosner?
Thank you for the question, Senator. And yes, FERC has its own statute and its own responsibilities under that statute, and I commit, if honored to be confirmed, to following that statute, following court precedent, and making decisions in a timely manner. Thank you.
Ms. Chang?
I agree.
Okay, thank you. My last question, and then I see Senator Hoven has arrived, so I'll try to keep this brief. Senator Cantwell and I have introduced the largest bipartisan hydropower permitting reform bill in 20 years. Current relicensing timelines take nearly a decade and cost millions of dollars for this reliable, low-cost, zero-carbon source of power. Yes or no, do you agree that we need to speed up the permitting timelines for hydropower licensing and relicensing in order to continue to grow our hydropower portfolio? Ms. Chang.
Thank you for your question, Senator. I always support streamlining and being more efficient in our processing of licenses and applications. So I will dedicate my time, if I had the fortune to be confirmed, to look into this question, because I need to actually understand what the constraints might be before understanding how much streamlining that could be conducted. Thank you.
Mr. Rosner.
Thank you for the question, Senator, and I commend you for the impressive bipartisan effort that has emerged under your leadership. Timely review of hydropower licenses and relicensing is a priority for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. C.
And Senator, I certainly agree with the importance that hydropower has. I think that efficiency and thorough review is very important. I also understand the different responsibility that FERC has when it comes to these licenses. That includes a number of factors. They may not be present in other contexts, particularly safety factors, which can be critically important in this area. So certainly I commit to the importance of timely review, understanding the thoroughness of the task that Congress has given to FERC in this area.
Thank you. As the acting ranking member who's been delegated from the acting chairman will now delegate both the chairmanship and active ranking member responsibilities solely to Senator Hoven to not only ask your questions, but to run the rest of the hearing. Senator Hoven.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Acting Chairman. I now, as the acting